So for 8 years, my family has suffered and my career has suffered because what I would not allow those entities to do was bully me.
Actress and comedian Monique is once again making headlines, and this time the controversy is heating up. Monique, known for her candid and outspoken nature, has stirred up a storm on the internet with her recent comments about talk show host Gayle King. The reaction from fans has been divided, with some supporting Monique's statements and others criticizing her for revealing such information. Let's delve into what exactly Monique said that has ignited social media and examine the potential impact on Gayle King, the co-host of Good Morning on CBS. Monique, whose full name is Monique Angela Hicks, has taken aim at Gayle King for her perceived role in the challenges faced by black women in Hollywood. Many black actresses have voiced their concerns about being overworked and underpaid, but it often seems like Hollywood turns a blind eye to their grievances. These talented actresses are frequently cast in physically, emotionally, and psychologically demanding roles for minimal compensation and are often ostracized if they dare to speak out. According to reports, Monique has criticized not only Gayle King but also media mogul Oprah Winfrey for their alleged involvement in enabling Harvey Weinstein's exploitation of black women, both financially and physically. Monique claimed that anyone who dared to raise their voice against the powerful figures in Hollywood faced swift labeling and blacklisting. She boldly stated that she had said no to Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, and Lionsgate, and as a result, her career suffered. She further asserted that even if a woman did manage to secure a role after challenging the establishment, her compensation would be lower than before. Tragically, many other black women in the industry find themselves in similar situations, accepting lower fees and enduring exploitation. Monique highlighted that these women often retire from acting with accolades but empty bank accounts, left to rely on the goodwill of friends and family. She emphasized that the voices of black women in Hollywood often go unheard until their passing, at which point Hollywood producers rush to make movies based on their lives to profit from their stories. Monique named iconic figures such as Eartha Kitt, Hazel Scott, Fannie Lou Hamer, and Hattie McDaniel, all of whom took a stand and faced personal hardships. She noted that their voices went largely ignored during their lifetimes, only to be recognized after their deaths. Monique's point is clear: the struggles faced by black women in Hollywood have persisted for decades, with little progress made toward achieving equality. Black women in Hollywood have historically confronted various forms of inequality, from being relegated to minor roles such as maids to receiving inadequate recognition for their contributions to major films. However, one of their most significant battles has been the glaring pay disparity between them and their white male counterparts. Even more disheartening is the fact that some of their own black colleagues in the industry contribute to their marginalization. Monique has been courageously advocating for change in this regard for over a decade. She has publicly called out several producers who blacklisted her because she refused to accept less than she deserved. Monique has also expressed disappointment with Oprah Winfrey, a close friend, for remaining silent while black women continue to suffer at the hands of Hollywood producers. Her recent comments seem to implicate Gayle King in enabling Oprah's alleged complicity in blackballing black women who demanded fair wages. The recent controversy involving Monique and Gayle King gained momentum when Taraji P. Henson appeared on Gayle King's show to discuss her career and life. During the interview, Henson emotionally revealed her frustration at working hard and receiving only a fraction of the pay she believed she deserved. She lamented the recurring pattern of negotiating for fair compensation despite believing she had broken through the glass ceiling. The emotional interview resonated with many viewers who sympathized with Henson's plight, leading to widespread criticism of Hollywood for perpetuating these inequalities. However, the public also admired Henson's bravery in openly addressing an issue that many of her colleagues remained silent about. This bravery was reminiscent of Monique's outspokenness in 2009 when she publicly criticized Tyler Perry for badmouthing her and blackballing her in the industry. Monique, who won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for her role in the movie Precious, disclosed that she was initially paid a mere $50,000 for her role, despite the film's success. However, when Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey later joined as executive producers, they requested her participation in promotional activities without additional compensation. Monique's refusal to work for free and prioritize family time reportedly led to her being labeled as difficult and subsequently blacklisted by some in the industry. Monique's grievances extended to Oprah Winfrey, whom she expected to support her during this challenging period. In 2020, Monique called out Oprah for what she saw as differential treatment of Harvey Weinstein compared to Russell Simmons and Michael Jackson in the face of sexual assault allegations. Monique criticized Oprah for her handling of these cases, suggesting that her decisions were influenced by the skin color of the accused. Monique insinuated that Oprah defended Harvey Weinstein because he was white while discrediting Russell Simmons and Michael Jackson because they were black. Monique's passionate critique of Oprah's actions prompted strong reactions from her fans, many of whom applauded her courage in speaking out against a powerful figure in the industry. Some fans argued that Oprah appeared to prioritize her friendships and connections over standing up for the rights of black women. Monique's accusations added fuel to the ongoing debate surrounding Oprah's perceived inconsistency in addressing allegations involving individuals of different racial backgrounds. The controversy didn't end there, as Monique's feud with Netflix also became a focal point of discussion. In 2019, she filed a lawsuit against the media giant, alleging gender and racial bias. Monique claimed that she was offered only $500,000 for a comedy special, while white comedian Amy Schumer received $13 million for a similar special. She pointed out the significant pay gap between black women and white males, highlighting the broader issue of gender pay inequality. Monique's lawsuit against Netflix raised questions about the industry's treatment of black women and whether they were being unfairly compensated. Her decision to take legal action garnered support from fellow comedian Wanda Sykes, who revealed that she had received even less than what Monique was offered. Sykes expressed her offense at the pay disparity and praised Monique for speaking out against it. Netflix initially denied allegations of gender and racial bias, asserting that they believed the offer made to Monique was fair. However, the situation took a surprising turn when Netflix announced that they had reached an amicable resolution with Monique. While the terms of the resolution were not disclosed, it was widely speculated that the settlement amounted to tens of millions, reflecting the importance of Monique's fight for pay equity. Monique's dispute with Netflix also led to a public disagreement with fellow comedian Steve Harvey, who invited her as a guest on his show. During the televised exchange, Monique expressed disappointment with the lack of support she received from other black actors and actresses, particularly Steve Harvey. She felt hurt when Steve Harvey suggested that she had burned too many bridges and that there was nothing he could do for her. Steve Harvey defended his stance by emphasizing that Netflix was primarily focused on the potential revenue each comedian could generate, rather than their race. He argued that Monique's value was determined by Netflix's estimation of her marketability. Monique countered by asserting that the industry should prioritize truth and integrity over financial considerations. She believed that Hollywood had become too focused on monetary gains and had lost sight of ethical principles. The debate between Steve Harvey and Monique highlighted the complexities of addressing inequality in the entertainment industry. While they disagreed on certain aspects of the issue, they ultimately expressed mutual respect and affection for each other, ending their discussion on a positive note. Monique's outspokenness and her willingness to challenge established norms have earned her both praise and criticism from fans and peers alike. Some supporters admire her for her unwavering commitment to advocating for the rights of black women in Hollywood, while others believe she could have handled certain situations differently. Taraji P. Henson's recent revelation about her ongoing struggle with underpayment in the entertainment industry further underscores the persistence of the issue faced by black women. Henson's decision to share her experiences and her determination to fight for equal pay align with Monique's long-standing efforts to bring about change. In conclusion, the ongoing discussions surrounding Monique's outspokenness and her critique of the entertainment industry highlight the challenges faced by black women in Hollywood. These women continue to battle against gender and racial disparities in pay, representation, and opportunities. While opinions about Monique's approach may vary, her courage in addressing these inequalities has sparked important conversations that shed light on the need for lasting change. As Taraji P. Henson and others continue to speak out, it remains to be seen whether the industry will finally recognize the value and talent of Black women in Hollywood and provide them with the compensation and recognition they rightfully deserve.